everybody. Good afternoon to you. How are you? So, I've got some catching up to do, don't I? Yes, I do, because I was experiencing some technical difficulties yesterday as far as my reacts to Chantal. I finally got it together and I did a tarot live last night. But as far as Chantal's current content, I'm going to be busy for quite a while just catching up on all of her shenanigans. So, where are we today, right now? Well, she did a ragey sort of live, and I wanted to cover it. It would seem that Chantal is not having the best time in Thailand. Not at all. She's having a really, really bad time. And rather than just be truthful with all of us and say, look, Thailand is not my cup of tea. I don't like to travel. I don't like moving around. I don't like people looking at me. So I'm just going to stay in my room and do nothing but eat. Because that would be the truth. Let's lie and try to say that she's a world traveler, that she loves to travel, when in fact, the opposite is true. So there's a lot of stuff on Twitter that I want to go over first, and then we'll get into her ragey live, and then I'll move on to the next live that she did because there's a few. I'm going to be busy all day today just trying to catch up on all her stuff. So let's get into the Twitter stuff and see what those on Twitter have to say. And there's so many interesting things on Twitter this morning. Absolutely. We're going to be here a while. So if you're someone watching this react, please feel free to get a cup of coffee, maybe a nice cup of tea. Can I recommend Earl Grey tea? That is so delicious. Or perhaps making a London fog. I heard that they're really delicious. I would love to make one for myself at some point. But get yourself a cup of coffee, maybe some tea, maybe a nice snack, and settle in and enjoy this react. So, for those who are on Twitter that would like to follow me on Twitter, there's my handle, Wild Girl Sarah. Okay, how about something fun first from Small Silly Cat? A curious baby. Look at this little floof. It looks like the cat distribution system is working right now. I don't know where the baby's going, but if I were in front of the baby, I would go, okay, you're going home with me. That's it. You chose me. I'm not going to fight it. I'm taking you home with me. What a beautiful baby. I think Booger would love that baby. Queen Booger would love to have a little playmate. All right, so Florida Salt and Sass. Hi, Florida Salt and Sass. It was wonderful seeing you in the chat last night. Florida Salt and Sass says, I think that some legit want her to not be on this side of existence. Failure to Lunch says, these foodie supporters are way more dangerous than any reactor. So this person, A, says, I sent some donuts to you. And we're the haters? We reactors are the haters. We are? What about people in your own chat sending you donuts, Chantal? And you're a diabetic with dangerously high blood sugar. You're over in Thailand. The rumor is you did not bring your insulin, so you don't have any insulin to help out with keeping your blood sugar low. Maybe all you have is the metformin or is it Janumet? And I don't know how much of that you have, but here are people sending you donuts. Are you sure the people that are part of your Beezer group, some of them aren't hateful trolls that wish harm upon you? I would be looking at somebody cross-eyed if I had diabetes and they sent me donuts, but that's just me. Failure to Lunch says Frenchie could literally pay for Foodie's whole holiday when she makes a couple of videos. Foodie can't even pay a man to come on holiday with her. No lies detected. Let's look at the picture. Let's look at the comparison. Oh, oh my goodness. Frenchie's lives, what did she get in super chats? She got $361, $411, almost 400 here, 398, 413. She's doing well, very well. But let's look at Chantal. Ooh, yeah. The hat is back live, $19, $3, 22.86. Yikes. Yeah, YouTube really isn't as profitable for Chantal as it once was. Yet Chantal is stubborn. She's as stubborn as an old goat. And even though people have told her they want her to go back to Canada and get away from Salah and just be her real self, she's stubborn. She's stubborn to a fault. She is her own worst enemy when it comes to her health, when it comes to her life, when it comes to her channel. She is her own worst enemy. Even though all of the road signs say turn right, just to be rebellious, she'll turn left. Even though left is a bad road and it's going to lead to a bad place, just to be rebellious and defiant, she'll go left versus right, when right means a much better road, a road that makes sense. So you're not wrong, failure to lunch. Friend, she could pay for her entire trip. And Chantal's over there struggling with the super chats. Is it any wonder why Chantal is promoting the cameos as heavily as she is and trying to get those feedies to give her extra money? I mean, because YouTube just is not doing it for her anymore. Okay, this is from Truth Hurts. And Truth Hurts, I guess, is in Thailand. And, you know, just these little clips that you're putting on Twitter, Truth Hurts, I find your content more interesting with you being in Thailand and the things that you're saying than Chantal's content, by far. Do you have a channel? Can I react to you? Because you being in Thailand, I'm sure that we're going to see more of Thailand, more insight to Thailand than Chantal can give us. But let's watch the clip from Truth Hurts.
Hi guys, so reporting from Thailand right now. I just heard that Foodie Beauty said that there is no healthy food at the 7-Eleven, which is why she has to order out food, and I don't know, that food isn't too healthy either. But anyway, I got this for my dinner. I got it from 7-Eleven.
Right.
This is a shrimp and kale fried rice.
Sounds delicious.
And they gave a little bit of oyster sauce with it, and also some sweet chili sauce as well.
Ooh.
This is again shrimp and kale fried rice, and for this one portion of food, very, very portion controlled food, I must say.
Yes.
It's 220 calories.
And you know what? If you're in a climate that is very humid, that is very hot, one thing that I've found with myself is that when the weather becomes much warmer, when it's hot, you don't want to eat heavy amounts of food. You don't want to eat anything heavy where you feel stuffed or bloated. It's just going to make you feel worse. When the weather becomes warmer, you want things that are light or even things that are cold, like cold soups or salads or things of that nature. It just agrees better with you. Chantal's in Thailand and she just keeps stuffing herself with all these processed heavy foods and surrounded by all that heat. So Truth Hurts, like you found a really healthy meal at 7-Eleven. It looks delicious, actually. I think one of Chantal's problems is she did not rent a microwave. But even if she did, she's not about portion control. She's not about anything light. She looks at light meals as not being enough. Like something in her brain just clicks on and she thinks, I'm starving, I'm starving, I'm starving, when she's not really starving. It's just that she views being overstuffed as full and anything under that is starving. So, but I think the meal you picked out was great.
So let's not make excuses about the 7-Eleven not having healthy food.
Right. There's healthy food everywhere in Thailand. There's fresh food. Why would you want processed, nasty food in places like Thailand or even in Kuwait? There's fresh, healthy food all over the place. If you have the option for fresh, healthy meals, why wouldn't you take it? So here's Truth Hurts exposing you can go to a 7-Eleven and find a light, wonderful meal that's on the cheap side, and it doesn't have to be heavy processed junk that makes you bloaty and gassy.
It's you
Yeah,
that's not having healthy food,
right.
my dear. See you guys. I'm going to keep posting about Thailand.
Please do. Please do. I would love to see more of what you have to say. Chantal's Fried Rice says, even with dating in a different country, this is her highest viewed video so far. Notice how the views go right back to crappy after everyone realized it's going to be the same old boring stuff. Her channel really is dead. Let's look at the picture. Okay, so let's go down here because this was, I guess, when she first got to Thailand. She had 12K views. Then live in Bangkok, 13K. Live and not okay, 20K. Then it started to drop. Even with a Rage Live, 10K. Okay, I'm back, 8.5. Out and About Live in Bangkok, 6.1. Ooh. So people are already getting bored, Chantal. They're already getting bored. You're coming on live and you're telling people, I don't feel good. I'm sick. I might have strep throat or something like it. I'm just going to lay here. It's amazing that you're sick. But yet, when it comes to food, you're putting all kinds of stuff down your throat. So even if it's not strep, even if it's just a regular sore throat, what person with a sore throat wants to eat a bunch of scratchy food that's going to irritate the crap out of their throat if their throat's on fire? It's amazing how that sore throat goes away when it's time to eat. Yeah. So lying liar who lies. Yeah. Keep lying. We'll keep on not believing you. All right. Lean cuisine enthusiast says Foodie Beauty has blanked multiple men. I absolutely believe she loves tracking everything Salah does. She wants a relationship, but she doesn't really want to interact with the person. She just wants to feel in control. Cheating gave her an excuse to do what she wants, following him. This is courtesy of Kristen saying, very healthy, very normal. The relationship is stronger than ever. Let's watch.
Do you monitor his location? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and think that you're in control, Chantal. Go ahead and think that. Keep thinking that. He wants you to think that. Don't even consider the fact that he might have more than one phone. That if you have a tracker on one of his phones, he might have one or two more that you don't know about. So the phone that has the tracking device, the tracking app on it, he might just be leaving that behind when he goes off to the red room, or he spends time with somebody. And that way, you being in Thailand, if you're checking his phone and you're pinpointing his location and it looks like he's at the apartment or the villa, you're going to feel good thinking, oh, he's still there. He's not gone anywhere when he actually has. I mean, we are talking about the same guy that when he talked to Kai Bella on Instagram, he knew enough about it to know how to activate like the invisible stealth mode thing that they have on there that makes all of the messages disappear as soon as you're done talking. He knows enough about that stuff to activate it. That stealth mode was something that I didn't know about, but apparently he does. But you know why that you're insecure, Chantal? Do you know why you're so controlling? I bet I know why. It's because in the past, you've been a cheater. You cheated on Pete repeatedly. You cheated on Baby. You are afraid of people doing to you what you have done to others. You want to do the wrong, but you do not want to face the consequences. For years, you've run away from the consequences of your words and of your actions. And you think you can run far enough away that you can escape everything. You can't. Eventually, it catches up with you. So even though you and Salah are not in a real relationship, you're not in a real marriage, I think part of you is afraid that he might find somebody else. He might be happier with somebody else. I think you know how intolerable and disgusting and gross and rude you are. I think you're aware that you are a problem. You are a burden. I think you know that on some level. You know what a pain in the butt you are, and yet you won't stop being a pain in the butt. You keep on with yourself, but you are afraid that those who are around you finding some semblance of happiness and cutting you off. So to keep them around, you use blackmail, you're controlling, you use the apps and whatnot. You force people to be near you that don't want to be near you. Well, that only works for so long, but let's continue watching.
Well, wouldn't you?
No, not really. I've been married twice for real. Never controlled my husbands. I was married to them, but I wasn't their warden. My second husband was a musician, a guitar player. He would often go off on the weekends with his brother and his friends and go off to all the Hollywood clubs, and I would like have a good time. I never sweated over it. And then once a year in LA, they have what's called the NAMM convention, where all of the musicians get together and do showcases and talk to one another. And he would be there for 3 days. I didn't blow up his phone. I was like, I'll see you when you get back. I wasn't tracking him. I wasn't blowing up his phone saying, where are you? Who are you talking to? What's going on? Nope. Nope. You want to know why, Chantal? Because I had the security of knowing that I love my husband. He loved me. He was there to do his thing. And if he were to be a bad boy, you know, it's a waste of time and energy to act like somebody's warden. If somebody does you dirty behind your back, you don't have to do anything. They're going to suffer the consequences of their own actions. They're going to get that backlash somewhere. So trying to be controlling and looking over somebody's shoulder, you're going to burn through all of your energy doing that. If somebody's doing you dirty, eventually it will come out. It will.
It doesn't mind.
Oh, yes, he does.
I don't like living that way, but...
Then why do you?
No.
That's crazy. I don't like living that way, but I make somebody live that way. And you wonder why the men in your life run from you. Ah, something beautiful from Science Girl. Pink Koshu grapes from Japan. Look at that. Anybody in my audience that you love wine or you love grapes, look at these grapes. They look almost unreal. I wonder how they taste. I wonder if they're really sweet or semi-sweet or barely sweet, but they're so pretty, so incredibly pretty. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, Tofu says, so weird that Chantal can't walk 10 minutes in Kuwait, but walks for over an hour hunting down food in Bangkok. It just shows just how much Salah enables her laziness. Well, it's funny that when there's nobody around to go fetch things for her, how that will motivate her to get off her butt and do stuff for herself. That if there's nobody around to hear her whining and crying and begging and manipulating, she'll do things for herself. She will. You just got to leave her alone and be out of earshot in order for it to happen. So that's the best thing for Chantal's independence. Nobody be around Chantal. Nobody cater to Chantal. Leave her alone and make her do some adulting. Acadia Strong says, did she forget wanting to romance a woman during her snow era? Foodie is such a hypocrite and totally pathetic. Yeah, so in one of the lives that Foodie did, she was criticizing Yaba and Sam and their relationship. But I do remember this portion right here when Chantal still lived in Canada during Pride Week. She claimed that she was into women and she wanted to date a woman.
And out all day. I want to take a woman out on a friggin' romantic dinner. I want to serenade a woman.
Do I think that Chantal's really into women? No, absolutely not. I don't think it's any coincidence that she did this during Pride Week. She was trying to monetize Pride Week for her channel and tag herself in the ring with that. But Chantal is not into women. She is far too jealous. She looks at women as competition. And all the time that I've been watching Chantal, I've never sensed that she was really into women. She did have a couple of threesome occasions with Natter and Dee Dee, but I don't feel it was because she wanted to be with Dee Dee. It was because she wanted to be with Natter, and the only way she could was to do it with Dee Dee there. So she's never been attracted to women at all. She was just faking the funk.
I want to take a beautiful woman out for a nice dinner.
I want to take a beautiful woman out. Anybody find anything else wrong with that statement? I want to take a beautiful woman out. How would that work? If a woman is halfway attractive, Chantal, you're going to be jealous. You're going to be insecure. How would you feel secure within yourself? You wouldn't be. You would not be.
I think I would be a friggin' Mac Daddy. Don't you think so?
Probably.
I think I would be.
Yeah, okay, sure. Like you're so into women. Shut up. All right. Ran says, OMG, she did this several times at a crowded restaurant. Big no-no in the Asian countries I know of. Thanks for spreading your boogers everywhere. So she's in Thailand. Thailand is known as the land of smiles. People there are extremely polite. I got to tell you guys, I feel bad for the Thai people. They're so polite there. They're so welcome and they're so accommodating. And then there's her. And the short amount of time that she's been in Thailand, she's been completely offensive, filming people without their consent, making a mess inside the 7-Eleven, filming inside the 7-Eleven, barreling her way through people, jumping out in front of traffic, not watching where she was going. And she still got, what, another month and a half to go or more? Well, let's watch the clip.
Yummy.
So she's blowing her nose in the middle of a crowded restaurant and she's sick. According to Chantal, she's sick. She doesn't even have the good grace to go to the bathroom and blow her nose. Filming people without their consent and being socially rude, blowing her nose at the table. That's so nasty. How dare you?
Sorry.
And she just, she's putting the tissues on the table. Oh, God. I am so sorry, Thailand, that you have to put up with this beast. I'm just praying that she leaves early, like I think she's going to leave early. Like 2 weeks and she's run out of money and she's got to go. And she's picking her nose. Oh, my God. You see that? She was picking her nose underneath the tissue. Oh, my God. And you want to go to Japan? You really want to go to Japan and act like that? Oh, the nightmare that she would have going to Japan.
It's too spicy.
Ugh.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Thailand. You did not deserve her. Okay, Truth Hurts says, just got out of a 7-Eleven. And True Hurts is going to tell us all about the 7-Eleven and a little bit of Thailand. Let's watch.
Hi guys, so I just got out of the hotel to get some lunch for my husband and myself. And guess where?
7-Eleven, of course.
Okay.
We're following Foodie Beauty's rules, but just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way.
Yes.
So now I'm right on the path back to my hotel, and you want to see this place. It's really, really gorgeous.
It looks beautiful. Oh, look at that. That picture right there. Just in that few seconds you're showing us, Truth Hurts, you've shown us more beauty by showing us that than Foodie Beauty has shown. There's so many beautiful beaches in Thailand. We're never going to see them through Foodie ever.
That is the ocean
Nice.
right there. And the hotel is on this side right here. I'll keep showing you stuff. I've just arrived here. I just came here yesterday, and yesterday mostly was spent with jet lag and a lot of sleep because it was a long transition, a long transfer, a long flight. So today I just managed to make my way out of the hotel for some food and for this lovely view right here. Here's the ocean. The weather is wonderful, although I am hoping for some rain because maybe it'll cool things down a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the moment, there's no sign of rain. So I'll keep updating you. I think tonight we are going to Bangla Road, which is a very famous tourist spot.
Ooh.
In Phuket, full of clubs and stuff. So
nice.
We're planning to go clubbing tonight. So I'm going to take some footage.
Truth Hurts, you're doing the vlogs that Foodie should be doing. Like just the 2 clips that I've seen of you on Twitter, you're being more entertaining and more informative about Thailand than she is. Did you do any more? Like I am like so invested. Hold on. I am like so invested, girl. Are there any more? Because I really would love to see Thailand. And I know Foodie's not going to show us. I know she's not. She absolutely will not. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there are any more. I see on your account that you've shown like the clubs and all that, but I am like so invested in your content. So invested. I'm so glad that we posted your stuff because you are giving it to us. You're doing Foodie's job better than she is. Good for you.
Of that and show you guys here. We have to enjoy the vibe, right? We got to enjoy the vibe. So here we go. Lunchtime right now. I'll see you probably sometime tonight.
You should be embarrassed, Chantal. Miss 100K channel, Miss World Traveler, and your vlogs suck. And here's someone on Twitter like just blowing you out of the water. How dare you? How dare you, ma'am? Who do you think you are calling yourself a world traveling world vlogger? Here's somebody that's in Thailand right now, and I'm here for it. I'm here for their clips. I'm here to learn about Thailand. Okay, next is Julie saying you've been in Thailand for under 4 days. You've live streamed over 12 hours, most of which was sealing in your motel. You've gone to 7-Eleven and walked down a back alley. World traveler, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm not jealous. I'm really not. Truth Seekers said, did the Jin come out in Thailand as she almost gets ran over again? She got ran over again. The first 3 times she didn't get it through her to get out of the street. Let's watch.
Sausages.
What the heck?
I want that. Oh, cute. Oh, sorry.
Chantal, when you are walking in the street, get off your phone. Stop looking at your phone. Look in front of you. Look beside you. Look both ways. You are being so incredibly rude to the Thai people. Like you are that nightmare tourist that I spoke about. Like you expect everybody to just do things for you and make excuses for you and get out of your way when they see you coming. You're awful. You're absolutely awful.
Sausages.
Oh God, like she's talking in that weird voice. I can't. All right, Punch Cat says, I want a brown cat. I do too. Look at it. It's cute. How pretty. I've seen tuxedo cats, but I've never seen like a tuxedo cat that's brown and white versus black and white. It's so cute. Okay, Science Girl says photographer Matteo Stern found a time capsule from the year 1900 in his basement. Inside, amongst the trinkets, were two sealed glass plate negatives, and he decided to develop them. So he's developing these old slides from the 1900s, and you guys are about to see the picture. The picture is of a cat. So here's a kitty that's long gone, but definitely not forgotten. How pretty is that? How pretty. Moving on to Science Girl. This is a leaf sheep. Have you guys ever heard of a leaf sheep? I haven't. I didn't know they existed. It looks like a little cow with green things growing off its back. It's so weird. It's so cute at the same time. All right, so Angelina Janae says Chantal's latest full body view in the bottom left corner. Do not be fooled by the massive filters she uses. So let's blow up the picture for context. Okay, so the pictures on the left are Chantal's camera. Chantal's camera top left, Chantal's camera bottom left. Now here's Pizza's camera. And remember, this was 200 pounds ago. She's gained a lot of weight since then. So here's Pizza's camera without the filters. And this looks like it also came from not her camera. There's a definite difference here. I'll tell you what, I don't know the app that she uses or the filters, but doggone it, man. They could, if they could do that for Chantal, imagine what they do for everybody else. All right. Let's see. Shenanigans says, way to respect the culture of Thailand, Chantal. You treat Thai people as if they are beneath you and have no respect for the respect they show you. Instead, you make them work harder, cleaning up after entitled butt. It's called the Land of Smiles because of the importance of smiling in Thai culture and the friendly nature of the Thai people. In Thai culture, smiling is a form of interpersonal communication, and there are at least 13 different types of smiles, each with a specific meaning. Thais are known for being kind, helpful, and thoughtful, and visitors often comment on the warmth and kindness they experience. For example, locals might welcome visitors with a smile and a nod, help them get around, or even cover them with a blanket if they fall asleep on a train. Aw, how nice. Thailand's nickname has been used in promotional campaigns to attract tourists for decades. Some say that visiting Thailand can help visitors adopt a more positive attitude of the Thai people, feel part of the community. Yeah, I've heard that about Thailand, that it's the land of smiles for a reason. Okay. I can't play the audio, but you guys look. From the Spooky Lawyer, this band is called Max Sabbath, and it's a fever dream. So imagine McDonald's mixed with Black Sabbath, because they're playing Black Sabbath music, but it's, look, you got Ronald McDonald singing, you've got Grimace, you've got the Hamburglar. This is hilarious. I would love to go to this show. This would be like Chantal will probably go and enjoy herself. I would enjoy myself. I can't play the audio, I'm sorry, but it's funny. It's just funny. A Chicken and Duck says, lots of speculation going on about what is up with Chantal and Salah's relationship wise. And at this point, I'm not sure what to believe. But the best evidence so far that things might really be over is the fact that she farted during every single live. Yeah, she's supposed to be a happily married wife to Salah, but yet she's coming on camera and acting completely out of pocket. Let's watch. And she thinks it's the greatest joke in the world to fart on live. And I have to wonder, Chantal, is that to get back at Salah? Is that because you're eating all that processed food and you're just gassy? Or are you catering to the fart fetish people? All three.
Why am I disgusting? I don't deserve
You're actually
any
kind of right
husbands.
about that. You don't deserve any husbands. You don't know how to behave. You have no home training. You're feral. You want love, but you're feral. Okay, so a chick and a duck. Everybody lean in. For those that weren't part of my tarot live last night, lean in. So Chantal's been talking a lot about Natter lately, hasn't she? The person that allegedly hurt her. I've been saying for the longest, those two never stop talking. He's always been on her mind. He was the one that she wanted, that she still wants, if for no other reason for her ego. Her ego just cannot swallow the fact that she can't be with Natter. But they never stop talking. She settled for Salah, but she really wants Natter. And here she is in her live saying hello to him. I'm going to blow this all the way up. So before you listen to this, it's really, really brief. So, okay, so pay attention to the chat. Right down here, this person by the name of Desert Prince for You says to her, hello, beautiful. That's Natter. Listen to what she says.
Hello, Desert Prince.
Oh, you what? Who were you talking to? What? Say it again. Say it again.
Desert Prince. Hello, Desert Prince.
Yeah, she was about to say, hello, Natter. And she can't even say, oh, I was just mispronouncing the name, because Natter doesn't sound anything like Desert Prince. That's Natter. She outed herself. She's talking to Natter, this supposedly abusive person that hurt her so bad. Oh, she's such a victim. Greeting him warmly, like a lost friend. But he's so abusive, right, Chantal?
Desert Prince. Hello, Desert Prince. Desert Prince. Hello, Desert Prince. Desert Prince.
So there you go, guys. Proof that she's still talking to that man. And isn't it something that he posted something on his channel saying, I'm going to Egypt. He might not be going to Egypt. He might be going to Thailand to go see Fraudy. Although the reading I did last night, Fraudy, it's not going to go the way you think it is. But that's fine. That's fine. More fireworks for us. Okay, Shenanigan says, Chantal filled up a cup with an unfrozen slushie and just left it there after picking up a bottle of Listerine and leaving it in the ice section. How disrespectful can you be? Especially in Thailand, where hospitality and kindness is part of the culture. So let's watch the clip.
I can't throw away the cup. There's nowhere to throw it. Someone works here. We'll take care of it.
You hear that? She says, oh, somebody works here. They'll take care of it. Rude tourist.
So, don't worry about it. It's not like I can't really throw it anywhere, right?
You can take it back to where you found it.
I don't know what they want me to do with it. Maybe they don't want it thrown away because it's like a waste, Okay, what am I going to get? I can't throw away the cup. There's nowhere to throw it. Someone works here. We'll take care of it.
Yes, someone works here. They'll take care of it. God. It's people like you that make countries hate tourists. You are the definition of a rude, nasty, sloppy, feral, nightmare tourist. And I'm sorry to any country anywhere that has had to deal with people like her. Please understand that there are good tourists. There are people that just want to come into your country and experience the food and the culture, and we'll learn the language and we'll learn how to behave ourselves. We'll come in with the right attitude. There are the bad apples and then there are the good apples. There are good apples, but I'm sorry for any bad apples that anybody anywhere has had to experience. It's unfortunate. Truth Seeker says, she says if you get off on someone's miserable life, you're the same. So you admit you're miserable because you just mocked a blank addict live last night and laughed. Everything you say to reactors is just projecting. So Chantal was mocking Lisa Richards, who does have a bit of a substance problem. At the same time, she's an active, raging food addict. So you have an active, raging addiction and you're going to go after somebody else with an addiction? Okay, girl.
And if you're someone who gets pleasure off of somebody being down, you're a sick, miserable piece of effing shit. You are, plain and simple.
You know, I can give so many examples of Chantal getting off on other people's misery. Like trying to use different things as gotcha moments. Like she's talked incessantly about FFG allegedly living in a Motel 6, making fun of people who might live in motel rooms, even though I'm sure Frenchie does not live in a motel. I'm sure she's fine. Making fun of people who live in trailers or she sheds. Just trying to put off this thing of like, I live so much better than everybody. Now she's going after Lisa Richards, which, by the way, I'm not a fan of Lisa. She's got issues. She's got problems. She's on TikTok and she's begging. I've reacted to her. You guys know that. She's a problem on TikTok. And I think for her own safety, she needs to be taken off of TikTok and put in a facility. But I just can't imagine someone being an active, raging addict to one thing, mocking somebody who's got an addiction to something else. Like, talk about the pot calling a kettle black.
So you can laugh all you want, but you're a piece of crap. Like, I don't know how you don't think that's going to bite you in the ass in life, but it will, and you're an idiot.
We want to watch Lisa.
And I don't know what she's doing lately, but she's blowing her nose a lot. She's picking out her nose. And I can't say for sure, but I remember her going after her nose this way back in Canada when she was on the, she was powdering her nose a lot. So what are you doing, Chantal? I don't think you're sick. I think you might be smoking too much. Something. You're doing the stress smoking. You're smoking because you're bored. You're smoking because you're stressed out. You're doing something and it's irritating the crap out of your nose. I don't think you're sick though.
So Richard, you guys want to? PayPal, friends and family.
So she's mocking Lisa Richards. At the same time, what does she do? She gets on her channel and she's basically crowdfunding and crowdsourcing her food addiction out to other people. She gets on and she advertises her cameos, which we all know now, and I've known for a while. She's using it as a portal to talk to her feedy people. She's using social media to keep her food problem going. And the level of which she's built it, she needs outside help to keep it at that level.
Me.
It's like she could not supply for her own issue anymore. She needs help. Mo Translate says she slept from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. and woke up to eat and rage in her hotel room in Thailand. Girl, go out. You're in a beautiful country. Yes. Go enjoy yourself. Currently sealing and raging in FFG. So basically, it's just another day in girl world. Yeah, if you go travel to another country, that's your opportunity to film all kinds of content. Like, just have it stockpiled. to talk about different things and different people. Like, give everybody on your channel a break from the same old, same old. But no, she traveled to another country to talk about and rage about the same people that she did back in Kuwait, back in Canada. And that's why her views suck. But go ahead, Chantal, rage.
Having someone who looks like Slimer always, like, every single day come after your looks. Like, I'm not, trust me, my feelings are not hurt, but I don't get the nerve of it. I don't get, like, where the nerve comes. Like, you're objectively hideous.
Ma'am, have you looked in the mirror lately?
Anyways.
Take all your filters off and let's see you.
It's so crazy.
I dare you.
Crazy. Do you guys not find that crazy?
And I've heard that there is a scale out in front of 7-Eleven. I've heard that there is an actual scale out in front of 7-Eleven. So why can't she give us a weigh-in? That'd be funny. Okay, from Beautiful Regret, I found Foodie Beauty's pants on Temu. I think I have those pants, just like the legging version. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. They're not like the loose ones, just the jegging ones. But yeah, she got these. All right, so this is a mood from words. Overthinking will destroy you. This picture is a mood. And I just want to share it with you. Overthinking will destroy you. That's an entire mood for me right there. Yep. But it's true. Overthinking will destroy you. And another one from words. You're creating problems in your head again. Stop that. I need this meme stuck in my head. I need it stuck in my head. So if I start thinking too much, this meme will pop up and just shut it all down. You're creating problems in your own head again. Stop it. This meme can throw slippers at me and kind of break through whatever it is going on. All right. What else we got here? All right. Like, there's so much here. Okay. Mo Translate says Chantal went to a 7-Eleven. She took a bottle of Listerine off a shelf, changed her mind, and left it at a different spot. Then got a slushie, realized it's too thin, so she left it. It's just chaos and mess everywhere she goes, and someone else has to clean up after her. Yeah, this is so rude. This is so rude. Rude.
Sure. I'll put it here. Sorry.
You know what I hope? I hope that the 7-Eleven, they see her come in because she's, you know, it's hard to miss Foodie. I hope they catch her filming and they tell her, you are banned from the premises, ma'am. You're banned. They ban her from the 7-Eleven from coming in ever. And they let all the staff know, if you see her come in, tell her to walk right back out. And that means she has to walk an extra 2 or 3 blocks to get her food. And that's what she gets for leaving a mess, for causing a mess, for filming in there like she's not allowed to. I hope they do catch her.
It's inconsiderate. Don't
It is.
yell at me, please. Yeah, but it looks weird inside. I don't know. All right, should I get an ice? Ice? Yes, I should. I did close the fridge. You weirdo. Oh, here's the slush. Should I get a slush instead? Doesn't look like it's working. Is it? Let me try. Strawberry or cola? Strawberry. Is it working? I think so.
Not to be mean, Chantal, but y'all look at her hand. Oh my God. Wow. And just for context, I'm holding up my own hand. Believe it or not, Chantal's a shorty like me. She's 5 foot. I'm 5'3". But if she were not very, very super morbidly obese, she would have a short, petite build, right? She's carrying hundreds and hundreds of extra pounds on her body. But her hand should look something like this. Okay, the fingers should be a lot smaller. She's got little teeny tiny short fingers. But my God, Chantal.
Oh. Nope.
Your hand doesn't even look human.
It's not working yet. Wait. I'm not mixing them, really? Okay. Whoa. No, it's not working yet. Ew.
And she's just going to leave it there. She's not even going to like alert the store staff. Hey, I want to get a slushie, but it looks like the machines aren't working. Can you help me? Or I was going to get a slushie, but it looks like the machines aren't working. But I didn't want to leave this cup out. And I'm just going to leave the cup behind. And he's just, bad manners. Bad manners. What else we got here? Let's see. Looking. How long are we on this? So we're almost at an hour. I would love to keep going, but I think we'll just cut it off here. So I want to get to the react itself, okay? I want to get into her video. Well, we're going to stay just a little while. Okay. So there she is. There's the girl of the hour. This was done yesterday. Chantal's not happy. She's going to take it out on us. That's fine. Get it out of your system, Fraudy. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, Lisa. Jet lag takes 3 full days. Yeah. I'm not eating anything. I do need ibuprofen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like just be live for a little bit with you guys, like just boring kind of in the room.
So she's like, I'm going to be live with you guys and just be boring, kind of. So she's perfectly okay with boring everybody to death. She's in Thailand and she doesn't care. She does not care that she's being boring. And she's admitting it's going to be boring. And she's doing precisely that because her subs will let her get away with it. They're not going to call her out for being boring. They're not going to call her out for not putting any thought into her content. They're just there to talk to her. She doesn't even try anymore.
And then I'm going to sleep more. And then I'm going to coffee bees in the morning. And then I'm going to try again to go down to the shopping center and see if I can find some things. Hi, Missy. And yeah, Anna Loverly, I know.
So Anna Loverly says, by the way, the more you stay in the hotel, the harder it's going to be to go back out. Right. Like if she gets into a routine where she's not going out, she's not doing anything, she's going to get too comfortable just staying in her room and staying in her cell. You know, like if you've got social anxiety, you can do a little bit of light exposure therapy where if being around people makes you anxious or you're just not used to it and it scares you and you feel intimidated. One of the ways that you could do to break free of that, to kind of like expand out the bubble that you put yourself in, is just to, you know, go out for a couple of minutes. Even for just a couple of minutes, go somewhere, do something. Even if all you're doing is walking down the block and back again, you're getting used to being out, and mentally you're getting the vibe that if you go out, no one's going to hurt you, no one's going to bother you. It's okay. You'll relax. And you won't feel afraid, and maybe you can go further out and further out and further out, but she's getting way too comfortable in her seal zone.
The more I stay in here, the harder it is going to be to go back out.
Right.
ABC Daphne, welcome to Hi, Vanessa. Get some good rest, Mimi. Be sure to mask up when you go out. I don't even have one.
And she's sick. According to Foodie, she's sick. She's not even sure what she's sick with. It could be just a regular old sore throat. It could be strep. Although the pictures that she showed of her throat, they look very sus to me. That looks like something that she pulled off the internet. I'm kind of betting that's what it is because the angle and such. But let's just say, for argument's sake, it's just a regular old nasty sore throat. Still, you are making a point to be around people and spreading your germs around. You're touching everything. So you're not even being careful and being considerate of people that live there or anybody else who might be visiting there. You might be ruining their vacation by spreading your germs around, Foodie.
But yeah, I'll see if I can get one. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. I don't think that I have something contagious. Like, I don't think that I have something.
Didn't you know? Shouldn't you know if you have something contagious? I mean, if it's just a regular sore throat, okay. But if you got something contagious, shouldn't you know for your safety and for the safety of others?
I think I have. Like, it happens to me often if I get worn down. Like I said, I get tonsillitis, but it's just like within me. It's not like bacterial. There's no white spots. So
Can I tell you something? Chantal used to get sore throats a lot when she was at the ocean, like the villa back in Canada. She would get mysterious sore throats and her nose would run and she would blow her nose a lot because of the because of her putting stuff up her nose. And the stuff that she put up her nose, there'd be like a drip down the back of the throat that would irritate her throat. She would have these allergies that would just come out of nowhere. But it always happened after she spent the weekend with Natter. And she would come home and go crazy with the cold drinks and the ice cream and blowing her nose. And she'd speak in the deeper voice because her throat was messed up. I don't know what's going on with her in Thailand, but it's kind of feeling like that. Like there's another reason why her throat's messed up. And I can't say for sure party favor wise, what she's doing in Thailand. But at the very least, my money is on the fact that she's in Thailand. She's alone. She's bored. She's restless. She's stressed out. Foodie does smoke cigarettes. And when you're stressed out, when you're bored, when you're a cigarette smoker, you can go a little crazy with that. So she might be stress smoking, and that's really tearing her throat up. Or she might be smoking the green stuff. But not the good, the bad. The stuff that tears your throat up. So maybe it's a combination of both those things.
It's not like a contagious bacterial form. It's just my immune response to feeling really tired and not healthy. Does that make sense?
You've never been healthy. Your immune system is shot. So what's the difference?
Hey, Andrea. Hey, Heather. Thank you, Haley. I'm going to try to enjoy my stay here. Yeah. I deleted that weird, what was her name? Tymisha. Because what a stupid comment. Sperm everywhere. Like, do you guys, like, Gorworld has the maturity of a freaking 11-year-old.
Says the woman who likes to fart on camera and giggle like a 5-year-old. But we won't talk about that.
Like, they actually, like, accused of our old couches being gotten rid of because there was sperm all over them. Like, how stupid do you have to be to listen to that ridiculous rhetoric? I don't get it. Anyways, it's not worth my time.
You know what she's really mad at? It's not the comment about sperm everywhere. It's not the idea of the blue couch being ruined. What's really bugging her is the fact that Salah is back in Kuwait and she has no idea what he's doing. And her imagination is running wild. Her own mind is her worst enemy. Like, what is he doing? Who is he talking to? What's going on? She knows the possibilities of him going out and being a bad boy very, very high. That's what's really bugging her. That's what's really irritating her. It's not the doggone couch. She could care less about the couch. She cares more about thinking about what he's doing while she's not there. She doesn't like the idea of him having way too much fun and she's not there to put a stop to it.
Like, yeah, sure. Who does that? Goes around and all over their furniture. Like,
Salah.
Get a life, friggin' losers. Hey, Mom Corner. Like, seriously, how is that? Like, how many brain cells did that take to come up with that theory? How many? Not many. They have the maturity of a purple crayon. True, Haley.
What does that even mean? They have the maturity of a purple crayon. What? What does a purple crayon have to do with maturity?
Hey, Breezes.
I like the purple crayon. Don't pick on the purple crayon. I like the purple crayon.
A new couch. Like, as if. Like, oh my gosh. Why wouldn't you clean the couch? They didn't even need cleaning and we didn't sell them. So thank you, Andy. Yeah. Oh, I figured out what those desserts were. Where is the package? You know those orange things? Okay, so it's mochi, and the inside is supposed to be salted egg flavor. And I grossed out when I heard that, but it doesn't taste like egg. Okay, maybe it tastes like creamy vanilla.
Okay, nobody cares about the food descriptions. It's food you shouldn't have with too much sugar. Moving along. Chantal, one day you're going to figure it out that nobody, not the reactors, not Girl World, not even your own Beezers, care about what food you're eating. They're not coming to your channel to get recommendations on food. The feedies are coming to see you eat what they won't care. The feedies wouldn't care if you were eating out of a garbage can. They just want to see you eat. But nobody's coming to your channel looking for recommendations of new food. I don't know what makes you think that you're a food reviewer, because you're not.
I did not order anything. Hey, Laura. You're full of shit. Goodbye. Who else? Come out now. Come out now, because I'm not in the mood. So all you fuckers who just want to be stupid.
I love when she gets mad. It's so funny to me. It's so funny when she gets mad. And what a far cry from how she used to be. Remember when she first went to Kuwait? The way she was with Salah? They were sitting next to each other in the living room, and she used the word but, and he kind of kicked at her a little bit just for using the word but. Now she could full on curse, and he doesn't say a word.
Come out now so I can block you. Thank you. Hey, babe. Thank you. Come out now. My throat is still sore. I'm so not in the mood for your shit. I just would rather get rid of all you idiots and be done with it.
You know, the people that you get rid of, you might be doing them a favor. Truly. You might be doing them a huge favor, because the people that are allowed to be on your channel, what do they have to look forward to? You being in Thailand, being miserable, being sick, making excuses why you can't go out. Oh, I don't feel good. I guarantee you guys, we're going to have at least one clinic bees or ERBs while she's there. It happens every single time. Every time she goes somewhere where there's green and there's food, she will eat and smoke herself stupid. And it will make her ill. And then she'll go to the ER or she'll go to the clinic, and they'll fix her up just enough so she can go back out and do it all over again. Expect an ERBs in Thailand somewhere, or going to the clinic somewhere in Thailand. It's going to happen.
You're the only circle jerkers who get friggin' high and horny off of stupid drama that doesn't even exist. So go F yourself. I'm sure a lot of you are with people who've done a lot worse. All right? Scabba, you're with a woman who frickin' said your kids are unfortunate looking. Are you going to show them that tweet when they grow up? So how about you shut up about being desperate, you loser? You're desperate. You shacked up and are scissoring with someone who made fun of your kids.
And that's offensive, what she just said. Oh, you're scissoring with somebody. So putting down perhaps two women being together in an intimate way. At the same time, you guys just saw that clip on Twitter where she wanted to be with a woman during Pride Week. I want to date a woman. I want to be with a woman. I want to take a woman out.
So anyway. Hi, babe. I was just telling people off. I'm not in a good mood. Thank you, Abby. BJ. They love attention. Yeah, they're sick. They're like little fucking 2-year-olds, like I said.
And you want attention, Chantal. It's so weird. She is so unusual. I remember a while back, like she did something especially heinous. And a lot of the reaction channels are like, we're going to do a blackout today. We're not going to react to her. And you would think that would make Chantal very happy. She criticizes the reactors for reacting to her. They need to get their own content. They're a bunch of vultures. Yet when she found out there was going to be a blackout, she freaked out. She did. She freaked all the way out. Who do they think they are? They can't do that. So make it make sense. She doesn't like it when the reactors react to her. At the same time, she wants to make sure they don't react to somebody else, that no one else gets the attention. And I think I know why. It's because there's so many reaction channels right now, this minute. There are so many clip channels and archive channels that if there's somebody out there that's interesting, really interesting, maybe they have a small channel, maybe nobody knows about them yet. If the reaction community got wind of them and one person talked about them on Twitter or on YouTube and words started spreading around, then maybe all the reactors would react to that person and Chantal would lose the spotlight. And whoever that person is, and I've seen this happen more than once, y'all. I have. Like a tiny channel that nobody knows about, suddenly the reactors get wind of them. The next thing you know, they're getting like 1,000, 2,000 subs overnight and they're getting monetized. Their audience increases. Chantal knows the power of the reaction community. And whether she wants to admit it or not, she needs us. She's not doing anything to make her content interesting. We are the only thing keeping her interesting. She can't do it on her own. She doesn't want to do it on her own. She's lazy. She relies on us to do the work. But there's always that fear in the back of her mind of what if somebody comes along and they're more interesting than me, and then all the reactors switch over to them. What am I going to do? At the same time, she's not making herself interesting. She's not even trying anymore.
Give me attention. You came all on your couch. Get a life. Skin whitening stuff. Anyways. Hey, Teardrop. Krista, goodbye. Anyone else? Okay, this one, goodbye. Oh, already hidden. All right.
Are you Beezers getting it yet? She's in Thailand. This is her chance to show you guys really interesting stuff. Have you seen anything yet? No. Are you gonna see anything? No. You're just gonna get tons of bad attitude and her getting on camera and being so bloated she farts every couple of seconds. there's nothing good to look forward to in Bangkok. It's just not going to happen. Sorry.
When they have banks. Yes, they are.
How could you be in such a beautiful place and be in such a crappy mood all at the same time? Even if she does have a cold, let's just say for real, she's not feeling 100%. You know what you do? You roll with it. You're professional with it. You know, like you can still do a vlog or something and go, look, guys, I'm not feeling my best, but I'm here in Thailand and I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to overexert myself, but I'm going to get out and see things. I'm going to make the most of this beautiful location. You're not even trying. Who in the F flies thousands of miles just to go back and forth to a 7-Eleven? Chantal.
Are idiots. So that's it. I didn't eat anything. I didn't order.
Like since she's been in Thailand, she's been going to the 7-Eleven, buying huge bags of junk food, scarfing down all of it, and then going back for more bags. That's why I think that she's going to run out of money for food sooner than later. And she's going to be begging people for money. She's going to be begging her family, her mom, Pete, the feedies, whoever. She's going to quickly run out of money for food.
I feel like I should just do vlogs while I'm here because...
This is her making a threat. What she's doing right now is she is putting her beezers on edge. I feel like I'm just going to do vlogs. So in essence, she's going to punish her own beezers. She expects her beezers to pay their membership for her chat. At the same time, she's letting everybody know, oh, I'm not going to go live. I'm just going to do vlogs. Okay, do vlogs. But all of you beezers that are listening to her, why pay the $5? If she's not going to go live, why pay the $5? I mean, why? If she's saying, I'm not going to do lives, what's the point in that $5? You know?
I really, really am not in the mood for like any bullshit. Like I'm just not. I'm not in the right frame of mind. I have anxiety. I'm trying to like do something in my life that...
What are you anxious about? Are you anxious because for the first time in like over 8 years, you are alone and you have to do adulting and there's nobody there to fetch your food or film for you? Is that why? You're anxious because you actually have to sound and act like an adult. And I made mention of this last night in my live. Anybody notice that the baby voice is gone all of a sudden? That when Salah's not around, she doesn't talk like a baby? Funny how that works, huh?
None of you effing cowards criticizing me would ever have the nerve to do. Okay? Never. So shut up.
Chantal, I've been to different places. When I was young, my family, we all traveled around to all the southern states. I went to South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia. Myself alone, when I got older, moved from Florida to Cali, Cali to Washington, Washington to Oregon. 30 years ago, I went down to Key West. I went down to St. Martin, St. Bart. So I've been to some places too, Mama. I've traveled. I'm sure there are people in my audience, they've traveled. And just because you went from location A to location B does not make you a world traveler. It just means you got on an airplane, and after you got off that sucker, you found a room and just basically squatted there. You have seen nothing. You've done nothing of value.
So, yeah. Hey, Melanie. I feel like maybe just doing like, you know, vlogs because it's so much better. There's nothing triggering about it. I don't have to like talk to anybody.
And see, look, her beaters are getting all kinds of stressed out. They're like, I like the lives better. Don't punish us for people making you angry. Again, Beezers, if somebody's telling you, I don't like going live, why pay your memberships? Why pay them?
I don't have to worry about seeing bullshit anywhere. I just want peace. Just peace. No drama, no idiots. I don't want them in my life anymore. I don't want it. Like the negativity, I don't want it to contribute.
Chantal, you're coming on camera and you're being negative. You're in a beautiful place. You're not even showing anything resembling happy. You're coming on camera in a nasty, nasty mood, and you're wondering why we give the negative reactions.
Any negative way to my life. I just don't. And it's like, just, I don't know. It's so hard when you're not feeling well to like go live and talk to people.
And don't go live, you big, stupid fool. Listen, if you got jet lag, if you're not feeling well, stay off camera. Take care of yourself. Heal yourself. Give yourself a couple of days to feel better. Take some over-the-counter stuff, cough drops, lozenges, whatever you got to do to feel better. And that way, when you come online, you're at 100%. You're making the choice to come online and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours when you don't have to. It's your doggone channel.
People in real time.
Like she wants a pat on the back and a pat on the butt for making the choice to come on camera sick and crabby. Like, look at me, I'm a soldier. I'm pushing through it. I'm doing this for you guys. No, you're doing it for you. You're doing it for the Google AdSense because you're broke.
So yeah.
Like martyr Chantal over there.
It's like so much like less stress just doing videos. I can do it on my own time.
Y'all hear that? She's like, I can do vlogs on my own. Can you? How's that going to happen? Tell me, how are you going to film vlogs if you're not going to go anywhere and you're not going to do anything and you've got social anxiety, like you said? How are you going to do vlogs? Doesn't that require leaving your room and doing stuff besides eating? You got to see the sights to film the sights. So how are you going to accomplish that? You do the lives because it's lazy, easy content. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. So threatening vlogs, yeah, I'd love to see you do that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, Teardrop. And if you're someone who gets pleasure off of somebody being down, you're a sick, miserable piece of effing shit. You are, plain and simple.
Well, then you're the biggest turd in the toilet bowl because you do.
So you can laugh all you want, but you're a piece of crap. Like, I don't know how you don't think that's going to bite you in the ass in life, but it will, and you're an idiot. Ugh. No, I want to seal. I'm going to go to bed maybe for a few hours, but then I'm going to try to get...
She's not feeling well. Okay, you're not feeling well. You're going to want to sleep. But honestly, I think that I'm sure Chantal doesn't feel good, but she's not as sick as she's claiming she is. I think she just wants an excuse to seal around, not move around, not go anywhere. So let's just come up with a series of excuses why she can't go places and do things for now.
Get up and make content.
And I will never forgive the person on Twitter who said that Chantal's face looks like a bicycle seat. Why would you say that? I have to ride a bike to go to the store to get supplies. And I have one of those extra large bicycle seats because, my hip bones are just too painful. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And they're right. Her face does look like one of those extra large bicycle seats. And just, how can I take bike rides from now on? Rude.
Oh, we laugh at the toots. Oy. We stay unbothered. Thanks, TCP. I don't think so, Lemonsy.
I hate it when she lays down. It just looks so unprofessional and lazy.
Yeah. Do my laundry in the sink. I'm just gonna do it. Get it done.
She's been in Thailand for at least 4 days. Why hasn't she done any laundry and hung it up to dry? Why not? I don't know how many outfits that she bought. I'm not in her personal things, but I would think if she wants clean clothes and she's got to wash things in the sink, as large as her abayas and stuff are, they're going to take a while to dry, even with the intense heat over there. So wouldn't it just make sense to wash something and hang it up to dry overnight, and it can continue to dry the next day, or get up in the morning and wash something and hang it up to dry, and that way it's sitting in the sun all day. But no, it's been 4 days and she hasn't done any kind of laundry whatsoever.
Handsomest man. Thanks, babe. Is that you and Julia in the picture?
So Strawberries and Cream says, have you considered maybe going home if things don't get better? I don't think she's going to be able to stay over there for 2 months, y'all. I think she wants to leave right now. But she's very, very defiant. That if people on Twitter and people on YouTube are saying she's going to go home early, Chantal is the type that she will stay an extra week or 2 weeks just to try to prove us wrong. And she will make herself more miserable in the process. I think if she leaves Thailand, it's going to be because she's out of money. She's run through all the money. She bought all kinds of food and she's broke and she has to leave.
Whatever. I don't give a shit what people think. I just find it ridiculous, them picking apart my vlog.
It's public content. You put it on a public space. You want to make money off the public. The public, all of the public, has the right to give their opinion. You don't like it, take it to a private space. We won't say a word. Done.
How could somebody who looks like Danny DeVito as the penguin and an egg and a friggin' Slimer at the same time make fun of my body shape? I'd rather look like you any fucking day than look like Peter Griffin, okay? So I don't know how this person has the nerve to open their mouth and talk about my body. Are you kidding? Am I in the Twilight Zone? You have a face that could make men sterile. How? It has to be jealousy.
Why are we talking about looks? Why do looks matter if you're just giving your opinion? If you're just reacting to somebody, why do looks matter?
Cackle all you want and make fun of my body, but at the end of the day,
you know what it is, Chantal? Can I just clue you into something? Look, lean in and listen. Those of us that have been watching you for years, that have been reacting to you, that were there through Crackhead Olympics, we've seen you through all of your awful arcs. in the last couple of years with Salah, like you've gone through some drastic changes. And they're really disturbing to watch. Like we've seen things with you within the last few years that we did not see prior to you going to Kuwait. Nowhere in the foodieverse before Kuwait were you having trouble finding clothes to wear. And you weren't breaking couches or chairs either. You weren't breathing heavy like you are now. You're having trouble just walking a few steps now. It's disturbing to watch, and yet you make us watch it, in a sense. You put it online. You're a food addict. You create this whole toxic, wild system of keeping your food addiction going and finding people to help you keep it going. It's crazy. Diabetes is not a joke. Possibly losing a foot or a finger or a limb to diabetes is not a joke. Yet you're treating it like a joke. You spread medical misinformation. You're putting out this message to everybody that if you are a diabetic and your blood sugar is in the 300s, 400s, all you got to do is take some insulin or metformin and chase it back down, and you can eat whatever you want. That is a dangerous message, ma'am. What you're doing is not good for you, and it's not good for anybody else watching you. But you treat everything going on with you as a great big joke, and it's not funny. But we as reactors, we try to keep it lighthearted, you know. Your content anymore is really, really dark. It's disturbing. It's upsetting. Some people, they've dipped out. They can't watch you any longer because they see where things are headed and they don't want to see the crash. And I understand completely. You know what's going to happen. You obviously want it to happen. You're not stopping yourself. You're choosing death over life. You're on a certain road and you don't want to jump on the other road. You want to meet up with the Grim Reaper and have tea. So, like, what can we do about it? You know? You've already chosen your path.
To be so obsessed and so, like, hideous looking, you're uglier than me. How do you come? Like, let's just say it. Let's just be real. Like, honestly, you are uglier. You are more unfortunate looking than me. I'm not saying I'm the hottest person on YouTube. That was a joke that people can't seem to take. They take everything I say literally. Like, what? And furthermore, you're making fun of me how I walk through an airport when you don't even, you have, the only place you go is to stalk me in Cornwall, you fat loser. You fat loser. Like, I don't get it. Whatever.
Chantal, what are we supposed to do as reactors? What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to co-sign on your bad behavior and back you up on it and pat you on the butt and say, good job, Chantal, good job. You ate the portion of 6 people and you gained about 10 pounds today. Good job. Are we supposed to co-sign on what you're doing on YouTube? Are we supposed to praise it? Because I'm not gonna. There are people in your audience patting you on the back and patting you on the butt. They talk about food with you. They encourage your addiction. You got already people doing that. But we're not going to do that. What do you want? You want sympathy from us? What do you want from us? You want us to care about you at the same time you don't care about yourself? You want everybody to care about you at the same time you don't care about you at all. You want something from everybody that you're not willing to give yourself. You want sympathy for hurting yourself. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give it to you. No, because you're hurting yourself. You know you're hurting yourself and you're not stopping. Therefore, why should I give you sympathy? Why should I feel bad for you? Why should I be concerned for you? All of those things would be wasted on you. They would all be wasted.
Who is that, Gorlish? Like, literally, Gore World is a disease. These people are diseases. Of course not, West Coast. Would you kiss that? Would you kiss that? I don't care if they weaponize it. I don't give a shit. Whatever. You people try having someone who looks like Slimer always, like, every single day come after your looks. Like, I'm not, trust me, my feelings are not hurt.
Lies.
But I don't get the nerve of it. I don't get, like, where the nerve comes. Like,
she tries to act all kinds of innocent. I don't know why they hate me. I don't know why the reactors are so mad at me. I don't know why they have such vitriol against me. Trying to play innocent, play dumb, like she don't know why we don't like her. There are so many reasons to not like this woman, none of which have anything to do with her weight. Has everything to do with the things she has said and the things she has done. Just being offensive, making racist, xenophobic, homophobic content and comments. Like in this stream, talking about Yaba and Sam the way that she is. Horrible. Horrible. And let's not forget about the animals. Anybody that has half a heart that likes animals, when they have found out what she's done with BBJ and Sam, yeah, that'll start a fire in you. She wants to be the bad guy. That's the image that she wanted. She got it. She can't complain about it.
you're objectively hideous. Anyways, it's so crazy. Do you guys not find that crazy? Am I like the only person who finds that ridiculous? I don't know.
You're so sad to me, Chantal. You're in a beautiful place. You're in Thailand. You could be getting out of bed, getting yourself cleaned up, put on a fresh outfit if you got one, and go enjoy yourself. Go enjoy the nightlife or something. Go take a walk in the cool of the evening. What are you doing in Thailand? You're holed up in your hotel room. That's the only thing you want to know about Thailand is the room that you're staying in. You're missing out on so much. This is what you paid thousands of dollars for?
You would enjoy it, Scapegoat.
Sir P says, you're living a life they could only hope for. What? I don't hope for Chantal's life. Like, I wouldn't want to be going to places like Thailand and just sit in a room and eat my heart out. No, thank you.
Anyways. Cotton candy, Allahu Akbar. So anyways, I'm not going to let people, like, what was I going to say before I was interrupted?
That part. So here's this person, Cotton Candy Sky, says, Jesus loves you. Call out to him. And she was just completely rude. What was I saying before? I was rudely interrupted. That is so incredibly snotty. I hope that that person who sent the super chat did a refund.
Anyways, my queen from the Orient. Their life's like, imagine your life. Exactly. Yeah.
So Tori says, you said it was 2 a.m. Chill for the sake of your hotel neighbors. So Chantal likes to go live at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And she doesn't care about the people who might be in the room next to her. You know what, Chantal? I hope they kick you out of that motel. I really, really do. If you're being rude to the other guests and you can't keep your voice down, I hope they boot you out of there.
Anyways, it's like 3 a.m. Gotta love Gunt Gang laughing at dicks when they can't even get any. Gunt Gang. It's true. It's true. It's true. You got that good bud. Yeah, but bud doesn't make you rage out.
So what's your excuse? You're in Thailand. You just ate your food. Salah's not there to get on your last nerve. Maybe you smoked a little bit of the good or the bad, depending on what you bought that day. So why are you mad? If you smoked a little bit, if you ate a little bit, why are you so mad?
Whatever, they rage out every single day. And I'm not going to let people like rub Cuba rage in my face. I don't care. I 100% back everything.
She's long. The Cuba rage thing really tears her up, doesn't it? It bothers her.
Thing I said. I 100% back it. You know why? Try being abused and...
Oh, shut up. You were abused. Is that why recently while you were in Thailand, when Nader came into your chat, you said hello to him? That's what you do to people that abuse you. You say hi. You caught yourself mid-sentence, but you still said hi to him. Why would you even allow him into your chat to begin with, Chantal? Wouldn't you be blocking him every which way? If he really abused you, wouldn't you immediately just freeze? Because that would be a normal reaction to somebody who's been through DV. If they knew that the person who hurt them was in their live chat, they would immediately freeze and freak out. You didn't freak out. You were treating him like an old friend for coffee. Oh, hi, Nader. Fake, phony victim. Telling a story that has nothing to do with a real life experience. You haven't had any real life experiences like that. You're just making up a story to make yourself seem a victim. At the same time, you're a freaking predator. You're covering up that ugly part of yourself by giving it a coat of paint that don't match. Look over here. Don't look over there. Think I'm a victim so you don't notice what a predator I actually am. Yep.
Manipulated and emotional.
Oh, shut up. I'm so annoyed. Sorry. He manipulated me. He hurt me. Did he? You were the one trying to control him with your money. You were the one using him for content. You were the one that wanted so much control over Nader that you integrated yourself into his life as much as possible so that he couldn't get rid of you. You were the one that created a channel for him. You filmed all the content. You made all the thumbnails. You were at his house for weeks at a time, and you wouldn't go home. He didn't have a car. He didn't have a license. So whenever you saw Nader, you had to drive to his house. And even after the said allegations and he moved to Montreal, you were driving hours out of your way just to go see him and meeting up with him in motel rooms. And you got busted over and over and over again. He hurt me so bad, but I'm going to follow him wherever he goes. Girl, quit it.
Really played with for like a year.
Oh, shut up.
And especially that weekend, okay?
Shut up.
Try being in a tryst with doo-doo.
Okay. You know what? Since you're going there, I'm going to go there, Chantal. I remember you coming to your audience and acting like you were gone through something so traumatic, right? Right. That was the initial story. I've been through some trauma. It was so horrible. You came to your audience and you were implying that he forced you to do something. And then when people started pressing on you saying, did he force you? Did he? You said your words. I exaggerated the claims. Those were your words. That's what you said. I exaggerated the claims. A real victim doesn't have to exaggerate nothing. The truth is all they need. It's all that's required. If you've been through some hurt that requires justice, then you seek justice. But you do not tell a false fucking story for the sake of revenge and power plays. And that's what you did with him. It's exactly what you did. You kept changing your story. And you said the only problem that you had with the whole three-way situation with you and Dee Dee and Natter is you did not like watching Natter and Dee Dee be physical with one another. You didn't like it. You didn't like watching it. That was the only issue. You were never forced. You were never pressured. It was just that you wanted to be with Natter, and the only way he would allow it to happen is if Dee Dee was right there too. So you were so desperate to be with this man, you agreed to the whole three situation. And then when it was happening right in front of you, you didn't like it. But you were never forced and you were never pressured. You're nothing but a liar.
Stephen Harper and Swordfish, and then don't tell me you're not going to rage when you have a bottle of rum. So shove it, okay?
And you lied about that too. Yes, you were buzzed in Cuba, but you weren't nearly as drunk as you portrayed yourself to be.
I don't care. Nobody's ever going to shame me for that. Of course I was
I will shame you for being a fake phony victim all day long. Fake phony victim, predator, liar. I'll shame you for that all day long.
Stable. Too bad it all came out. I don't care. Yeah. I'm just going to probably do mostly vlogs, honestly, guys. It's just...
Yeah, let's see you do it. Do mostly vlogs. That means she has to get out and actually move around. Go ahead.
So much better. It's so sad, YouTube lover. Oh, shut up, nobody. Get out of here. Goodbye. When I get lonely? Not really, honestly.
She is lonely. Would you guys give me just a second? I got to turn the air on. It is 92 degrees outside. It is hot in here. My apologies to those of you that wear headphones and earbuds. I've got to cool it down for a minute. I'm sweating. Let's keep going.
It's peaceful, not having to interact when you're not it's hard mentally. So see what I mean? Disgusting comments like that. People in that group, stay the fuck away from me. Stay away. Us beezers are not pieces of shit like you people.
Oh, yes, they are. Anybody that's in your chat that's encouraging you to eat, talking about food, suggesting food, they're pieces of crap, period. Because what kind of a decent person would encourage an addict in their addiction? Period.
That's my message. Stay away from us. Don't involve, make fun of yourselves. You all deserve it. You're bigger cows, all right? Leave us alone, us beezers alone. We don't want anything to do with your disgusting, weird obsession with cummy couches and whatever your disgusting dog is. We don't want any of it, okay?
What?
Get out of here. Friggin' weirdos. You know nothing about my life. You know nothing about my visa. You know nothing about...
Certified Windows Liquor says you built your channel on your live streams. Vlogs don't hit the same. Yeah, that's true.
About our marriage.
Actually, you know what, Certified? How her channel got built was she hopped on the back of a trend at the time, the mukbang trend. She said to herself, I love to eat. I love food. Here's this trend going on that involves eating food. It's a match made in hell. And I'm going to marry this thing and do what I will with it. And so she did. So her channel was built on those who were into the mukbang thing, and was also built on drama, lots and lots of drama. Her being feral and unpredictable. That's what made her channel blow up.
You know nothing. Zero. You actually don't even know anything about life. All you do is sit there. You don't go anywhere. You're pieces of crap.
How do you know I don't go anywhere? I went somewhere today. What are you talking about?
You're honestly a waste of space. What are you here for? Just to do content making fun of someone else? Bye. Yeah, we're just here to bees. Anyway. Tired of it. And I don't want to go live, like going places. I don't want people to be annoying and like, where's your mask? Oh my God, you touch everything. You asked me to go to 7-Eleven and then you complain that I touch things? I can't. I need to just like do vlogs. Like seriously. Anyway. Like sometimes constant nagging will just throw you over the edge. So goodbye. Bees are right. Yeah, we just want bees here. They are vile. That's exactly it. Yeah. No pieces of trash allowed in here. Yeah, it's well, I can't stand it. Like when I'm not in the mood, like they all share one brain exactly. Like it makes no sense to me that anybody doing anything would do that all over their sofa. Like it's so retarded. So just don't even like no, sorry.
Using
Just
the
don't.
R word.
Don't come in here. Ugh. Jesus. Goodbye. I don't need to wash my feet. They're clean. What? What Nabi? Wow. Like, I'm not allowed to go off on people who go off on me every second of the day? Or what? Like, that bothers you that I defend myself? Okay.
You know what's absolutely hilarious about Chantal right now? Like, she's got this high school girl, mean girl, popular girl, bad attitude going on. At the same time, she's sealing on a bed. And she's alone in Thailand with no one to talk to. Where is this ego coming from? Where is this attitude coming from? Like this queenly attitude, where is this coming from? For what reason does it exist?
Chantel used the R word. Whatever. Who cares? Like, get over it. Babe, yeah, exactly. Anyways. Yeah, so. What, YouTube over?
So Salah says, Casey, you come and get down on your knees and wash your feet, moron. Sounds like something you've done before, Salah. I mean, she did refer to you as her gopher boy. You know, you're there to do errands for Chantal, so it sounds like you're speaking from experience, sir.
Who did that? What? Yeah, and people are obsessed with how many seats I take. Do you want me to post my ticket that there was like, I don't know, it's like it's so stupid. Who cares? Like they're all fat and talking about fat subjects. Like talk about yourself. Hi, Fernanda. I heard your mom is stupid. Not him stupid, but like I think between those two disgusting fat lesbians, they were like,
I don't like the way you said that. I really don't like the way you said that, Chantal. The way you referred to Yaba and Sam. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think it's hateful. It's hateful coming out of your mouth. And you know what? I'm just going to put something up for a second. Again. Yes, we are. Ma'am. We're going to go over this one more time. From Acadia Strong. Let's play this again.
I've been asking women out all day. I want to take a woman out on a friggin' romantic dinner. I want to serenade a woman. Okay. I want to take a beautiful woman out for a nice dinner. I think I would be a friggin' Mac Daddy. Don't you think so?
Probably.
I think
so. Someone that allegedly wants to date a woman, and you're going to use the L word in such a hateful way. Is that what you're going to do? All during Pride Week, you were talking about how you want to be with a woman and date a woman and da da da. And you got something to say about Yaba and Sam. Hypocrite. Hypocrite. Yep. Hypocrite.
Oh, what do you think is worse, boob sweat or gun sweat? Why don't you ask your wife? Your wife has a gun, by the way. Why don't you ask her? Like, the nerve of these people to talk shit about me and my vacation.
It's not really a vacation. It would be if you were out doing things and you were enjoying yourself and relaxing and happy. This is not a vacation for you. You did not want to go to Thailand. You went there because it was cheap, because the green products were there, and you had to get out of Kuwait. You keep going back and forth to Kuwait. So much so that you know they might be on your tail. They might notice how often you're there. So, in order to keep them off your tail, you got to get gone every once in a while for extended periods of time. So going to Thailand was not exactly a happy, exciting thing for you. It was a I have to go sort of thing. And that's why you're not happy.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Lola, we're all exactly. Beasters are having fun. That's what I'm saying. Like, keep your negativity out of my chat. It's not going to happen. You're not going to stay here. Goodbye. What the heck? Like, you know?
I don't have any fake accounts. That's not me. I don't have any fake accounts. Lies. Absolute lies. The lie detector test says that's a lie. Chantal has more socks than she does shoes. On YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, she's got sock accounts everywhere.
Like, who has the time for that BS? That's why I hate the internet. It's full of people I can't stand. But on the other hand, it's full of people like my Beezers who are just like me in a lot of ways. So, I don't know. Anyway, no, they won't fly. They won't. Yeah, I hate that word too. Gun is so nasty. And that's what they use all the time. That's their whole audience. They're disgusting, the things they say.
Okay, girl world. So we've learned a couple of things in this stream. Chantal is triggered whenever somebody says sperm everywhere. And she's also triggered by the word gut. So just put that on your notepads. If you want to trigger Chantal, if you want to make her mad, just remember those two things.
Say.
Oh, and Cuba Rage. Don't forget about the Cuba Rage.
I think that's a flex that they can come up with that disgusting garb. Like, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's a horrible word. 10-year-olds, yeah, exactly. He was all over the couch. That's why they gave it away. Like, where, like, how many brain cells? Can you imagine, like, even coming up with this stupid insult like that?
You know what, Chantal? I don't know what Salah's doing right now, but I can't wait for this whole Kuwait arc to be over, and it's going to be over soon. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling it's all going to fall apart really, really soon. Because all you've been doing lately is trying to hold up a tower that's falling down. No matter what you do, no matter what stone you grab onto, other stones are falling. Do you get me? You're trying to hold on to something that you are not meant for. You're trying to pull together something that's falling apart. You're just fighting the truth of what's going on around you.
So ridiculous, disgusting. Like, people wonder why I like animals more than humans, because they
You hate animals. You don't take care of animals.
come up with these disgusting, stupid things. No, I can't stop drama.
She doesn't want to stop drama. That's how she makes money.
She definitely does. She definitely does have body dysmorphia.
Ooh.
Like, it's so weird.
Ooh.
Anyway. What? Princess Peach. Anyway. Yeah. Anyways. So I'll probably be on for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go to bed and maybe come back to Coffee Bees. Hey there! How are you a bully in your own life? Who the fuck? What? Yeah. We're so stupid.
Is she done here? It feels like she's winding down, like she's done letting off all that steam.
Anyway. Yeah, I did, Jacinta. Thank you. Grab some tea. I want something cold on my throat. Thank you, Haley. Yeah, I guess. And vlog it and see what happens. Do it. Alcohol is sold here, yeah. I'm blocking people because I want to. Is that a problem? Like, what the fuck? Why are you blocking people? Yeah, I know it's close. Yeah. Really, Haley? I know. It seems to happen every time I travel. Haters gonna hate. Yep. Apparently.
Okay, she's getting boring. She's really getting boring. I'm getting bored with her. Is that okay if I leave early? I've got a lot more of her content to review anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.